How's it going out there, everybody? Hope you're doing well wherever you are. Repeat movie viewer, along with Miss CJ, my ride or die for Fantastic Fest over the past few years. And today, what are we doing today?
Talking Fantastic Fest.
Yes, we are. We're right around the corner. We're roughly just over a month away. We're about to get a list of what's going to be featured at the festival right around the corner. So the anticipation was already about here the entire year, but it's starting to kind of go a little bit higher. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of take a little bit of a journey back to 2023. That was the first year that we went. We only went for the second half. We went for 4 days. And while we were there, when we went to go get our badges, we found out that apparently when you go to get your badge, and I don't know how long this has been going on, they give you a tote bag to put stuff in, because apparently when you're at the festival, there's always the opportunity that you might come across some kind of merchandise, and I apologize for putting that in front of your face again. I thought I was getting better at it. They give you a tote bag to put stuff in, and periodically you do get your hands on some interesting stuff. So I thought it'd be fun to kind of show off all the different merch that we got, or at least that I got in 2023.
Yeah,
which
because
I think we have pretty much the same thing in both our bags. Hers is back home. So let's just go ahead and start going through all this different stuff. I pulled this out earlier, so let's go ahead and take a look at this. I already know what it is.
yes, you got that at the last of the festival during the party.
The big party, the end of night party, after we watched the last movie of the festival, which was totally killer, which was totally awesome, by the way. If you haven't seen it, I highly recommend it. And this is just a poster promoting the actual movie itself.
Gee, I wonder where he is.
I have no idea. I can't tell.
He's the only blonde one there.
It's like, where's Waldo? It'll take me an hour to figure it out. Seriously. But yeah, they were handing these out literally at the party, which they the first year of the festival they had the end night party at the Alamo headquarters in Austin, which is essentially like an old high school.
Yeah, that was fun.
Which I'm kind of curious why they haven't gone back since, because I
think there was a reason for it. I just don't remember.
Yeah, it was plenty spacious, and I feel like they should just do it all there, like all the time. But that's just my opinion. Another poster that I got actually pertains to the secret screening, the one secret screening that we got to go. We got a mini poster for Saw X.
That one was cool. And the eyeballs.
Well, I'll get to those in just a moment.
They gave us eyeballs.
But yeah, it was cool that we got to see at least the one secret screening. Thanks to you figuring out that we need to go on the website and try to purchase our tickets for the following day before 10 o'clock at the time that they're supposed to go on sale. That was a good idea. Let's see. It looks like we got another poster, another Saw X poster, but this one, this one is like a Fangoria cover, which is pretty sweet. They talk about Saw X. They also talk about Suitable Flesh right over here, another movie that we saw at the festival with Barbara Crampton and what the hell is her name from Boogie Nights?
I don't know.
Felicity Shagwell. Heather Graham. You know, they also had a little bit here for Exorcist Believer. Oddly enough, there was a lot of talk going on around the festival that people thought that was going to be a secret screening.
Yeah, they're hoping this year will also have that the other Exorcist that's coming out, but I don't think it will be.
I am actually happy that Exorcist Believer was not featured during the secret screening, because I actually didn't like that movie all that much. It was okay, but I only saw it the one time. Eventually, I'll go back and rewatch it, but I don't remember liking Exorcist Believer very much. So, but that's just my opinion. We'll see if a repeat viewing actually makes it any better for me. Now, anybody who knows me knows I've been collecting a lot of mugs from the Draft House for the past so many years. And apparently every year at the Draft House, I don't know when this started, but the whole time we've gone, they always have a pint glass to commemorate the actual festival. And this particular one, I think this one is probably my favorite.
Yeah, it's one of my
of the festival so far. You got this little demon character, their mascot, who is just dressed up as this really cool purple-looking demon. I do like the lettering on the back. Yeah, it's pretty sweet. I like the little emblem here too. Now, inside the mug are a couple of little plastic eyeballs. The story behind this is that when it came time to go watch the secret screening, we didn't know what it was going to be until they announced it. All the chairs had these little eyeballs attached to them. The idea being that they're almost like ping pong balls, as a matter of fact. And the idea being that this is supposed to give you an idea as to what the movie's going to be. Yeah, give you a hint. And I think it took me a couple of minutes before I was like, oh, I thought about the trailer and I was like, oh, okay, that's where that came from. And actually, there's a few more things that we got that pertain to Saw X. We were all given one of these.
After we found out what it was.
Originally, it had this little tie that was originally attached to it. It was all wrapped up. But sometime within the last 2 years, the tie decided to detach at some point or another. So if I ever decide I want to try to be Pee Wee Herman for Halloween, I'm pretty much good to go.
Or you could be Billy.
I don't think this would translate well to this. That's just my opinion. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong.
Just carry a Billy around then. Billy's nice. I got to meet Billy.
I could be Jigsaw. That works for me. And there's one other item they gave us that pertained to Saw X. This one I'll actually pull out of the plastic. Yes, I did. It is basically just a little tiny piece of metal. It's a little lock. It says Saw X, it says Saw X on it. A little bit blurry, but there you go. And it actually comes with an actual key, little tiny key. And I've never actually tried to open it. So I don't know if it actually works. Goes in the back. Does it actually work? Oh, it does work. Yeah, it does work. Okay. Sweet. It's the first time I've ever opened that, but we're going to put that back in the plastic because knowing me, I will lose the key somehow. Knowing my luck. Wouldn't surprise me. All right. We're almost done. Yeah, we didn't get a whole lot of merch the first year, being the second half, but the second year we went, we had a considerably bigger amount of shit. I actually love these little metallic pins that Draft House likes to sell periodically, and every festival they have a new set of pins. You got Mr. Toxie over here. You got this little emblem that was on my mug, along with the lettering Fantastic Fest. And for the past so many years, they have a VHS movie at the festival. So this one just says FF23, commemorating the year, but I'm pretty sure that's a nod to the VHS franchise. So, and you know what? I will show off my second half badge. That's the badge that you pretty much wear around your neck the entire time. That way they know who you are, what's going on, which badge you have. And of course, right here, you got this little barcode. Whenever you walk into the auditorium for every showing, they scan that just to make sure you're in the right place. Or to make sure that you're not trying to,
sneak in.
Do some theater hopping. Not to be confused with bar hopping. That pretty much does it for all the actual merch that pertain to this particular festival. But maybe you remember this better than I do. I don't know.
The guy that had his little alien baby.
Yeah, so there was a guy going around just giving out these random things that says, baby on board, it's got an alien on it, and I got a little tiny pin that's exactly the same thing. He was giving them out, and it was like, do you want some? Like, yeah, sure.
He had his little alien baby. He looked just like that. And I think he's also on YouTube somewhere. I just don't remember his name.
Should have written it down, but we will do better on that this year.
I'm sure if I look him up, I will find him. But I know that's from him.
We could. But it's like, hey, I'll take whatever free shit I can get my hands on. So there you go. And that actually does it for all the merch that we got for the first year at Fantastic Fest. And here's a better look at the tote bag. I'll put it over my face here.
Instead of mine this time.
Instead of yours. They don't want to see my face. They don't want to see my face.
They only see your face.
Which is pretty cool. It's nice that they give you this so you can carry your stuff around it. It makes things a lot easier. Now, I already showed everything off from our first year, and that's only 10 minutes in.
I would show the others because it's only 10 minutes in.
Do you think maybe we should go for 2024 since we're in the middle of doing our Pete's House episodes for that year? What do you think? Do you think we should do it?
Yes. I'm
listening to the people.
Nobody's talking. I'm the one talking.
No, wait. I hear something.
Just like every man, don't listen to the woman behind you.
Okay, now you're just trying to make me look like a dick, even though I'm trying to have fun with the people watching, all 25 of you. But you know what? That's actually a great idea. I'm going to pause this real quick, go get my stuff from the 2024, and I'll be right back so we can kind of.
They can get them to do 2025 too. Might as well just get them all on here.
Yeah, I might just save that for another video. What was that you said during Pete's House episode 6? Content?
You got plenty of that.
But
just got to put it out there.
Working on it slowly but surely. We'll be right back. Okay, so I am back. I have all the merchandise from 2024, and quite frankly, yeah, totally different color scheme with the tote bag that we got. Very weird looking, to say the least. We got a clown. We got a clown with a bunch of different eyes.
That was the whole.
That was thing. Yes, I know that was the whole purpose. This particular year, every year they have a different theme for the festival. The first one we went to was like a demon or whatever. This time around, it was more about clowns and carnivals, circuses.
This one wasn't my favorite.
Not your cup of tea?
It wasn't my favorite. It was okay. It just wasn't my favorite.
What do you mean in terms of like the theme is what you mean?
The theme. Yeah.
Okay. Now, I will say this is probably my least favorite of the mugs, but I had to get one. You've basically, I forget the mascot's name. Chingu or something like that. Well, essentially you've got the Chingu who's dressed up like a
clown.
Like a clown, pretty much. Got a very candy corn looking kind of color scheme going on here. So definitely the lettering is a lot different from the previous year. Or, you know what? Yeah, there you go. That's what I meant to do. So a little different, but I had to get it since I like to buy the mugs anyway. So I'll go ahead and get that out of the way early. And yeah, this thing is heavy. There's a lot of crap in here. So
that's literally what they gave us, a lot. This is what you learn when you go the full 8 days.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff.
If you go in the beginning of those 8 days, the first 4, you will get a lot of stuff. Now, if you go half, you probably will only get whatever was left from the first 4.
Not only that, but also what movies you pick also have a great influence on what you do and don't get. Because some movies are like practically trying to give stuff away. You know what I mean? Like, here, take this free stuff. Take this free stuff. Oh, I already have one. Oh, here, take some more. Take some more.
Except him.
Except that, well, okay. So we went to go see a movie in 2024 called Bookworm, has Elijah Wood. And they were giving us these, it's probably kind of dark, but there you go. It's a little panther plushie. It had a little thing to go with it, but it separated sometime after the festival. It's in here somewhere. Oh, you know what? There it is. I was going to say I'll find it, but essentially this was attached to the panther, but it has now since come off. Adventure called her name. Unfortunately, Dad answered. That's pretty cold. Yeah. But if you've seen the movie, you totally get what it means. It's about a father trying to reconnect with his daughter he hasn't seen in a while. So another thing, as I was saying before, something they were trying to give away to the public was a little tiny piece
of... It's going to be hard to show, but yeah.
Vinyl. Yeah, I know. It's...
and it plays.
They say that it does. I've never actually tried to play it. I do have a turntable, but this is from Queens of Rock, I think it was called.
I don't remember.
It was one of the last movies we saw, the next to last day. Queens of Drama, that's what it was called. I picked it because it sounded really interesting. You had these 2 pop princesses that are like kind of polar opposite from each other. Develop a bit of a love relationship, but one of them decides that she can't be with the other because it'll be bad for her image. So that's what the movie's all about. Weird ass ending, as I recall. Weird. But sooner or later, I'm going to try this. I remember this being kind of a catchy song during the movie.
I haven't seen it. Try to find it. So for someone to go watch it, that would be... I don't know if it's out there anywhere.
What, the movie? It is. You just have to pay for it. I forget which streaming service it's on, but it is available somewhere. And yeah, this is going to be a mainstay from now on. I'm always going to get whatever pins go along with the festival. Not my personal favorite, but you know, you got the little eyeball. I don't know what his name is. The little Fantastic Fest logo. We got our mascot right here, just like on the mug. And then Chaos, what does that say?
Rain.
Chaos reigns. That's like almost the unofficial tagline for the festival. Last year, one of the guys that runs it was screaming it before the first movie.
I think I have a video of it.
I have that same video, yeah. So, oh yeah, we're just getting started here, ladies and gentlemen. Let me tell you. Ooh, Never Let Go. Got a t-shirt. It reminds me of the old days working at the theater when they were giving out promotional t-shirts for the movies.
Yeah.
Then the back says, Never Let Go.
I think mine
What
will
the hell is this
finally.
supposed to be anyway?
It's a snake.
Oh, it's a couple of snakes. I haven't looked at this shirt in forever.
And there are 3 right there.
There are 3, yeah, there's snakes, and then, okay.
That's the woods.
I never actually bothered to really look at the front. I was just like, ooh, free t-shirt. Yay. As a matter of fact, I have 2.
Yeah.
I don't remember. How the hell did I get 2? Did somebody leave one behind or something?
I don't know if I even have one. I'll find out when.
I'm pretty sure you do. Otherwise, I wouldn't have kept 2. I would have felt bad otherwise. Like, oh, I got a shirt and you didn't? Oh, I got 2 shirts and you didn't. Ha, 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 ha. No, I don't think so. That'd be kind of a mean thing to do, don't you think?
Yeah.
I was asking them, but yeah, sure. You think so too? Okay. Just so we're clear. Looks like we have another t-shirt in here. I don't know which one this is. Let's find out. Oh, okay. Every time you have a festival, they do have certain merch that is specific to the festival, just like with the mug and the pins. They have several t-shirts, and I decided I wanted to grab at least one. Nothing on the back. It's just this little clown. No big deal. It says Fantastic Fest on the bottom. So, as I recall, this last year, I got a lot more t-shirts to play with, if memory serves correctly. Okay. You remember these? There's a movie that we watched during the festival called Parvulos. I'm pretty sure I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Spanish language. It's about a couple of boys living out in the woods, weird shit happening. Almost reminds me a little bit of Never Let Go, but not really. But they had a whole bunch of these little cards that correspond to the movie. Each one is drawn and it depicts something from the actual film. And I remember they gave everybody one during the film, and I remember thinking, oh, that's pretty cool. But throughout the festival, I kept coming across more and more cards. There's a whole plethora of these sons of bitches, and
He grabbed one of each?
I don't even think I got them all. I don't think I got them all. I want to say I only got so many. I think there was a few others that I saw along the way that I neglected to pick them up because I kind of felt bad. I felt like maybe I would be depriving somebody else of getting their hands on some of these, but I just couldn't help it. I had sticky fingers. Yeah, this one's pretty fucked up. That's pretty messed up. So I got as many of them as I could, and I do look forward to rewatching the movie again. Okay, let's see. A couple of minor things. Oh, you know what? Here we go. I can show off my badge from that year.
We got a number 2 on that.
Yes, we do have a number 2. They do supply this when you go to pick up your badges if you want to put a number on it to correspond to the year, how many times you've been there. So
that was the first year I lost my badge.
How did that happen? I can't remember. It
slipped off of the thing somehow, and I lost the whole entire badge.
And how did they remedy that? I don't remember.
They printed it out for me.
Oh, okay. You know what? Let me just put this on while we're doing this.
And after that, they put it in a thick holder that I used last year too.
To kind of keep it from getting away from you? Let's see. We have a bunch of different cards that were just kind of promoting different movies that were there that we probably didn't see. The Spirit of Halloween Town, that was a documentary that was playing. It's basically a postcard. So anytime I saw something that was free for a movie, like I said, I had the sticky fingers for sure. Let's see. We got a few more of these small little cards. We got a couple that I took for Parvulos. A little bit more graphic than the other one, not so cartoony. Got 2 of those. A movie that was playing there called The Severed Son. I think this is like a sticker.
I think they can also find that one to watch.
It is available. I forget what streaming service it's on, but it's on my list of things that I want to check out. I want to go back to all the festivals we've been to, everything that we never got to see, and go back and check them out. Last Stop, the Yuma County, I think it's called, from our first year. It's available. It's on Amazon, by the way.
I think you told me that.
Yeah, so we can totally check that out. I'm not sure what this is. Movie John, miniature movie Zine. I think it just talks about like random movies. It's just a little booklet. It's got some pictures in it, some stuff you can read. Incredible Shrinking Man poster. You're talking about classic films, so never actually taken the time to read through it, but I really should. I really should.
Yep.
Oh, I know what this is. Probably doesn't show up very well on the camera, but this is actually from the closing night party. This originally had cotton candy attached to it. And after you're done eating the cotton candy and rinse everything off, it's just a little light up.
The amount of people that threw theirs away was sad.
Really?
It was sad.
Oh, that's a bummer.
It was. And I wasn't going to dig in the darn trash can for them. But I just saw these bunch of blinking lights in the trash can. It was very sad to see.
Let's see. Oh, you know what?
That's the one that I bought you.
There were people outside.
There's one guy, he comes every year, and he's working on this year's already. He's very excited to show them. He uses his the little mascot, and he dresses them up into different little things, and
different characters.
Different characters, and turns them into pins. And I found him that year for the first time, and I remember getting a few of them from him.
You sure did. There's a few pins in here that I see. Like, I haven't actually looked through this bag since 2 years ago.
And they're all from him. I can't. I'm sure his name's on one of them.
I will look that up. I will take a look at that. But almost through just while you were talking, I was just trying to dig some of this stuff out. So it's like a treasure trove of goodies. Okay, we got a bunch of just random stickers. I don't remember who gave them to us. Fantastic Fuego. I'm guessing it's like a store in Austin, Texas or something.
Fuego.
I have no clue who gave it to us.
Fantastic Toys.
Is that what it is? Okay. And this one I remember being in the highball at some point.
Yeah.
I think we were getting a free beverage or something. I wanted it because it's got a picture of a damn stormtrooper on it, but it just says behind the bucket. I don't really know what that means, but
maybe you should
might be
look
another
behind the bucket.
I should probably just look into it. Yes, I agree. All right, so corresponding to the pins that she was talking about previously, we got this one. It is the mascot, and
he's like a kitty.
Kind of, sort of, yeah. The logo on the front is from the previous year, 2023's Fantastic Fest.
Yeah.
But I don't know if you can really get a good look at that, but
yeah, he had some old ones. I remember buying them,
which I appreciate. And we have another one. Most of them they're pretty much all the mascot of the festival in different ways. Is that another cat? Looks like another cat.
It's just Chingu.
That's it? Nothing special?
No, he's holding a bong.
What?
He's holding a bong.
Well, son of a bitch. He's holding a bong and a joint. My kind of guy. Yeah, I'm just kidding. But no, yeah, I didn't even notice that. Never really took that good of a look at it. So
that's his normal color.
Badass. Let's see. We got a couple more of these little pins. This one looks like it was specifically for 2024 based on the card. Got a black and white scheme. I don't know if who he's supposed to be.
He's supposed to be, let me see. He looks like he's supposed to be from Terrifier.
Well,
that's my guess.
Could be. Man, there wasn't a Terrifier movie that year, but the color scheme. He's got a brush in one hand. He's got paints in the other hand. So I'm not really sure what that's supposed to be, but it does
look more like.
It looks cool though.
Not a brush. It looked more like a knife thingy, whatever the hell it's called.
It looked like a brush to me, but I'll get a closer look at it later. And this one is
Babadook.
For the Babadook, which is funny.
He's a very talented man. That guy that makes those, he has a bunch of them.
These are nice. Funny story about the Babadook. She had never seen it before the festival. They actually did show it at that particular year, and I'd never seen it on the big screen. So I went ahead and picked it solely for that because she had never seen it. And it was one opportunity for me to watch it on the big screen. And that was the final day. That was the first movie of the last day of that year, as a matter of fact.
That's the guy's name.
Depinsko Psycho Bastardo.
Something like
Oh,
that.
lovely. Love the name. Love the name. It's pretty cool. Now, may I see the poster, please? Now, there was one particular event that took place at the festival. Essentially, it was called Fantastic Debates. Don't quote me on that. I think that's what it was called. It required anybody who wanted to take part in it to leave the location, go to a local gym in Austin, and the idea being that they would get some celebrities to get in the ring with other people that work on the festival, have a discussion on the mic, and then they would do like a boxing match, not a real one, you know. It was all in good fun, but they would get in the ring and kind of mix it up for a few minutes, whatever. And then,
I think it would have been a lot more fun if they were actually giving free drinks and not just water.
well, they had White Claws. They were giving away White. I mean,
That's
I'm just saying they give away other stuff to drink. But my big thing with that,
It wasn't our cup of tea.
it wasn't our cup of tea, mostly because it was just a lot of standing around in this warm gym, just kind of waiting for stuff to happen. Looking back on it, I mean, at the time it seemed like a pretty fun thing when we went in there,
try.
but to try out. But I don't think we'll ever partake in it again. I think in the future
Not
we
trying to knock it, though. Not trying to knock it.
no, not at all. I'm
because-
sure everybody there, a lot of people were having fun with it.
Oh, yeah.
Just for us, we were already what 3, 4 movies in that day,
Or I
and
think-
to be fair, there was one movie playing during that block that I would have wanted to watch. Chainsaws Were Singing. We didn't see it.
Yes,
But
you remind.
yes, I remind you
PG.
very often. But for my money, we could have either gone to see that or we could have gone to the hotel and gotten some sleep. But I wouldn't have gotten all this merch. So tomato, I guess.
You wouldn't have gotten the memories either.
You know what? It's all about the memories. So they actually were giving away this poster to everybody. It actually talks about the debates that happened during. One reason why I picked it is because Zoe Bell was actually a part of it. I'm a big fan of her. She's done stunt work for Quentin Tarantino, specifically for Miss Uma Thurman, especially in Kill Bill. So that's pretty badass. Loved her in Death Proof, by the way. Loved it. But this is only one thing they gave us, and they gave us other. There was like a series of tables and a whole bunch of different stuff they were giving away. These are playing cards, press room playing cards, still in the
I
plastic.
don't remember getting that.
Never opened it.
I don't
And
think I got that.
I think it was, from my understanding, it was sponsored by White Claw.
I would hope so with all the White Claws.
Yeah,
so-
there was a lot of different White Claw merch they were giving away. You got a little pair of, cheapo sunglasses. Probably never used them, but I'll keep them. You got a White Claw keychain. I pretty much grabbed everything they had. White Claw koozie. What the hell is this? Oh, shit. I forgot about that. They were throwing out fake money. It looked real when they were throwing it out. But yeah, it's a fake $100 bill. But for my money, it did look like it was real when they were chunking it.
Yes,
But
he was very excited.
I was
Until
like,
he-
oh my God, it's money. It's money. Oh, shit, it's not real. But you know what? I'll keep it anyway. But I keep it in the White Claw koozie that they gave us. Pretty cool. I thought I walked away with more than just one bill, but I guess not. And they also had White Claw. I'm thinking this is lip balm.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Yes,
Lip
this
balm?
is lip balm.
Okay. Yeah, we're getting down to the nitty gritty. See, okay, so this is what I'm talking about. Some of this random stuff, I don't know what
Let me
this.
see what that one is.
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
I can.
It just has a picture of a wrestler on a TV wearing a mask, like a Mexican wrestler. I have no recollection of who gave it to me, at all.
I would just look it up because it's obvious. Somebody's channel.
Dos Incredibles Network.
The Incredible Network.
I can look it up down the road, maybe, perhaps, maybe. And we have a small, very, very small AGFA. They some of the movies, some of the older films that they show are usually sponsored by them. So got a small pin with their logo on it. And oh, here we go. And this was the first year that they gave us books. They gave us books to commemorate the festival. Inside of it, there's a listing of all the different people that work on the festival. There's a few pages showing off all the different merch that was sold at the actual festival. And every single movie at the festival is actually listed. The synopsis is in there. And I want to say they're mostly in alphabetical order. So for somebody like me who would want to go back and maybe just kind of remember what was there without having to look up my list, this is a pretty good read right here. So, and I love how the back of it is promoting Joker, Nosferatu, and the season pass.
That was the year everybody wanted Nosferatu and it never came.
Yeah, we'll talk about that when we get there on the Pete's House video. But yeah, we were a little disappointed that it wasn't there. We were hoping for it. One last thing from this particular year. I mean, it's still a lot more than what we got the first year, but I don't know. I feel like I went through it pretty quick. All right, this one I was on the fence about. I don't even remember why I bought it in the first place, but I bought the actual poster that commemorates the festival. So, sorry, I have to put that in front of your face for a second. See, essentially it's the same thing that's on my mug, but honestly, I don't remember why I bought this in the first place. I remember being like iffy about buying a poster or anything, but I just went ahead and bought it anyway. So, did you buy one of these?
I don't remember. I have to look at my stuff.
It wasn't something they were giving away if you bought another item or anything, right? They didn't do anything
I
like
honestly don't remember.
that? I don't either. The last thing I'm going to talk about, this is actually kind of hilarious. So, because the theme was about, carnivals and circus and all that stuff, when they did the final closing night party, they had a bunch of different food that corresponds to carnivals. You had funnel cakes, there were hot dogs, and they also, just like with the little light up one before, they had cotton candy. But they were also giving away little containers that had already had cotton candy inside of it that was sealed. Now, when I got mine, I never opened it at the time of the festival, brought it home, kept it in the bag, and just kind of forgot about it. And then almost a year later, I was like, oh, crap, look at this cotton candy in here. I totally forgot about it. So I crack it open. I ate a little bit of it. Me and my son, we ate some, put it back in there. I come back to it a week later, and apparently when it hit the air, it completely sucked out all the fluff of the, this right here, this little mass that you see right there, that's what used to be the cotton candy. It's now just,
still keeping it.
like I told her, I'm just keeping the container, but I'll probably throw the candy out because it's definitely no good now. But it was a whole big thing of cotton candy, and there's a couple of little gumballs in there, and then a couple of worms. So, but I'll just keep the container for the sake of keeping it. So, no big deal. And that is going to do it for the 2024 merch. That's pretty much everything that I could find in the bag. Let me make sure I didn't miss anything.
Nope.
Looks good to me. So, all right.
Yeah, I'm the one that has the art stuff in my bag.
The art stuff? Well, like, what did you do for arts and crafts? Did you do arts and crafts?
I did Chingus.
For the second year. What did you paint? Did you paint me one that year or no?
I can't remember if I did or not, but I know I did a Chingu. He's in my bag.
Well, you know what? Sooner or later, you need to bring those over here so we can do like a supplement, like a little short.
Yes, I paint Chingus on my...
Nope, nobody's judging.
I like my arts and crafts.
Nobody's judging. Well, that's her way of getting out of certain movies that somebody else picks.
No, it is not.
That she doesn't like.
No, it is not.
Like Cramps, a period piece from the last year.
If I would have known they were having an art thingy going on at that time.
You know it's in the schedule, right?
No, that one was that one had just, they did it all of a sudden.
I'm having fun with her, but yes, they did add a second arts and crafts at some point. So she did paint some mascots on one, and the other one she painted a dragon. So, all right, that is going to do it for this particular video. We went ahead and covered all the merch from 2023, 2024. I'm going to save last year, 2025, either for its own video, or maybe we'll do a conjunction video after we get back from this next festival here in about a month or so, and maybe combine the two of them together like we did here. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Time persisting. So, but we're going to go ahead and sign off real quick. I'll do the quick closing, but thank you for joining me.
You're welcome.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, if you made it all the way through the video, I greatly appreciate it. Feel free to hit the like button if you enjoyed it. Feel free to hit the dislike if you didn't. You're more than welcome to. Anything you want to share about anything that we showed off here during the video, feel free to let me know in the comments. And of course, if you are not subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We got plenty more Fantastic Fest goodness coming out before we get to the festival here in about a month. All right, everybody, in closing, take care of yourselves. Please be safe. But don't forget to have fun. Just not too much fun.